What is up, duelists? We are here at YCS Lille with Dinh-Kha Bui, who made day 2 with a new Fire King brew. And even though it wasn't quite enough for the new top 8 cut, I still wanted to showcase the deck because a lot of people, I think, are interested in your take on Fire King. So tell us what you cooked up for this event.
Yes, I played Jurrac Fire King. Probably you saw the featured match in round 5, I think. Yes. I think Fire King is not not a fun deck anymore. I think it's the dynamic change. The deck how I played it is not a mid-rangey control deck. It's more like a combo deck. It has some issues. It's Yami matchup is not the best because Herald of the Arclight is kinda annoying card. But I think it's really good into Mitsu. Very good into Mitsu, and also pretty good into J-Kutel.
Yeah.
Because their cards don't attack too well against your cards. They don't deal with the Jurrac cards well, and I think also the grind game of this deck is of course still insane.
Yeah, you're gonna have to tell us more about the Jurrac cards in a second.
In the end, I went 10 and 5, not the greatest score.
Yeah.
I lost the last round, so it was not enough for top 64, but the deck I think was still pretty good.
Okay.
Let's get into the deck profile. For the Fire Kings, it's still 3 Olcanics, 3 Ponix, 3 Nugarunics, and 3 Kirin for the 3-offs. And for the 1-offs, I'm still on 1 Avada, 1 Old Garunix, and the new addition, the OG Kirin. This one is not a hard once per turn, so you can use this multiple times per turn. If this card gets popped, you can send any fire monster from the deck to the graveyard.
So this is how we access the Jurracs.
Yes.
Alright.
The Jurrac cards are insane in this deck because they offer more layers of interruptions. Usually you end on your normal Fire King stuff, and in addition to that, you also get 2 board wipes with the Jurrac cards.
Okay.
For the dinos, I played the 1 Misk to send off the Kirin. Also hard drawing. This is also really good because it can protect your dino cards from activating effects for this phase. Alongside 3 Jurrac Megalo and 1 Arcusaur. Basically, this card can summon one of these from the deck. This one is the new card which got introduced in the Battle of Legends set. If this card gets popped, you send a Astero from the actual deck to the graveyard. So if you have these 2 in the graveyard, during your opponent's turn you can banish these 2 as cost to summon the Meteor. And on summon, this wipes the whole board. It's basically a Black Rose Dragon. But also can revive a tuner monster from the graveyard. So if you open, going second, the God combo, Kirin and the Megalo, you can wipe the whole board, turn 0, which is pretty cool. It happened twice during the tournament. It didn't win me the game, but it's still a very, very great interaction. The Arcusaur is the bridge if you just draw Dino cards into your Fire King cards. If you draw 2 Dino cards, you use the Misk, banish it, summon the Arcusaur. This one pops a Dino card, for example, the Megalith, and searches a Reptile, Sea Serpent, or Wing Beast monster at the same level. So you can search the Ponix, which also triggers because a fire monster got popped. So you can use this as chaining 1 to chain 2, and you get access to both engines.
I don't think anyone's ever used this to search not a pill.
Shoutouts to Mathieu for this idea.
Yeah.
He came up with this. I liked it a lot. I'm not sure if this is mandatory because it clashes also with Impulse, which I also played, but it's a neat addition. And this one also can draw 2 cards when it's on the field. You can
if you draw multiple Jurracs, right?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it's not too unlikely to draw combination of dinosaur cards because we also play 3 Fossidix to get access to these cards, because you always want to see some dino cards. If you don't, you get access with the baby Kirin, but if you draw multiple dino cards, you can set up 2 board wipes. At least easier.
Because the Jurrac, Astero, and Meteor are both not points per turn as well, right?
Correct, yes. these two are not hard ones per turn. This one is sadly, but that's fine because you can trigger this one on both turns. Oh yeah, for more Fire King cards, we're playing more islands now because Detonator is not in the format anymore. We are not playing pods, so we need more starters, and drawing these alongside the Megalos obviously very good because this triggers after getting popped by the island. And you need 2 for the grind game because usually you gonna blow up your one island on the opponent's turn with the meteor, so you need the second one for the follow-up turn. A very good direction is if you can set up 2 in the graveyard and 1 Astero on the first turn, and you have the island up. What you can do is you banish 2 to summon meteor. This one nukes the whole board and revives this 1 tuner, so you can revive the Megalo. The island triggers, nukes the Megalo, and you can send the second Astero. So you have these 3 in graveyard, so you can banish these 2 again, summon another one. This one wipes the board again and can resummon this guy again. While also triggering your Fire King effects, of course. So if you have no access to your Fire King cards or popping Fire King cards, but having a Runex in graveyard, this triggers afterwards as well, which is pretty cool. And 1 pot of prosperity for consistency. And for the non-engine, it's not a high count of non-engine. That's why we opted to play the most impact ones. So it's 3 Fuba, 3 Super Poly for the impactful ones, and the last 3 cards in the deck were 2 Impulse and 1 Call by the Grave. Yummy is a difficult matchup because you need to out the Herald, so you want to see the Super Polymerization or the Skyburn to force out the Herald, so you can play afterwards, because the banish effect of Herald is the most annoying part of the card. These 2 pair well with Super Poly, because after you Super Poly the board, you can impulse the surprise, and they don't have any name on the board. Yes, that's for the main deck. 40 cards. For the extra deck, we play for Jurracs, so you can nuke the board twice. The 1 Promethean, of course, Nita, SP Sunlight Wolf with Anima, the Zelentis package with Raging Phoenix. In some game states, you want to kill the opponent very fast, especially with the new time rule. So I think these 2 are kinda needed, in my opinion, and this one is also pretty cool with the Jurrac cards, because this one comes back every turn, so it's pretty cool. And of course the Ring Gate. Oh,
and Super Poly targets.
Yeah, and Super Poly targets. Mud Dragon, Garura, and the Shorozo for Dracotel. I don't think Super Poly is great against Dracotel if they don't Kaliga lock you. But in case you play against Dracotel and you see the Super Poly's game 1, you want to have 1 target for the matchup. For the side deck, usually I sided out the 3 Super Polys and the Poopas going first, yes. So I wanted to have 6 cards sided, which were 3 Ash, 1 Talons, the last Impulse, and 1 Oviraptor. This one has also a second function in the deck, because against Lunar Light and Pearly, you can search the Dogoran, which is pretty cool. So you have 3 Foster decks, an Oviraptor and the Dogoran to out Towers monsters. For the Yami matchup, we also played 3 Darkula and 3 Raigeki. I'm not sure if you want to play these I was not too convinced by these cards, but yeah.
Is it just for Yummy?
It's basically just for Yummy, yes. Just to have more hero doubts.
Yeah.
And it pairs kind of well with other cards in the deck, with Impulse and other cards, yeah. The one Duster and one Dark. I wanted to play this card somewhere in the deck. Before playing the Super Police, I had it in my extra deck, but there was no space. But you need it, or you want to have it against Mitsurugi.
Yeah.
And also other decks. Every time you side out Super Police, you can fit this in, and it has functions against any deck, even against Dracota. You can take the Molulu, and you can climb easier into Princess, into the Zelentis Raging Phoenix OTK.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the deck was fine. I liked the deck. There were a few changes I would do, like maybe taking out the Raigekis. Yeah, but I think the deck was fine, and I would play it again.
Yeah, nice. Okay. Interesting brew. Thank you for sharing the list.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, see you next time.